Hello and welcome to Forte Oil PLC. At Forte Oil, we strive to create and maintain a strong health, safety, environment and quality HSEQ culture by putting the safety and security of our people, protection of human life, health and the environment, product stewardship and customer satisfaction, stakeholder engagement and operational excellence at the forefront of all our operations. Forte Oil is certified to and maintains the ISO 9001 quality management system. This further gives attestation to our commitment to ensure work activities carried out by the company have no adverse effect on the people and assets. Remember, your safety is important to us. Kindly follow safety instructions at all times. Follow safety signs at all times. Forte Oil provides its personnel with the necessary tools and HSEQ trainings and competencies required to carry out their tasks, thereby improving our safety performance indicators with respect to the workforce recordable injury frequency. We strive to improve the health and well-being of our staff and key stakeholders by organizing various health programs and campaigns which help improve the health and lifestyle of staff and the communities in which the company carries out its operations. Office visiting hours start from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Your safety is our primary concern. As a visitor, please follow these steps. Make your intention known to the security personnel at the gate. You will be screened and your request will be processed while you wait patiently at the reception. Once granted access and you arrive at the desired floor, the security operative manning the floor will ask you to sign in before you will be allowed into that floor. Remember to sign out once your business dealings are concluded. Personal protective clothing and equipment must be worn by all employees and visitors as required when they visit the production and operational areas, with proper restrictions indicated. At Forte Oil, there are restricted areas. These areas are: Zone 0. This is a restricted area which requires a special work permit. This is inside our product tank. It is an area with continuous vapor emission and complete PPEs is mandatory. Zone 1. This is a restricted area which requires special permit. This is located within the tank farm and loading rack. It is an area with intermittent vapor. PPE is mandatory in this area. Zone 2. This is a non-restricted area. However, identification is mandatory. These areas are the blending plant, warehouse, offices close to the terminal, etc. Zone 3. This is a non-restricted area. However, identification is required. These areas consist of NOC building, car park, etc. In Forte Oil Apapa, we deal and house fuels ranging from PMS, AGO, ATK, LPG, and as well as lubricants of all grades. These products are stored in the tanks and contains complex mixture of hydrocarbons with flash points at varying temperatures. Please note the points listed below. Fuel's flammability risk is very high and can be ignited by sparks or flames. Skin contacts with lubricants and fuels may cause allergic reactions. In the case of skin contact, flush with fresh water. If ingested, give water to conscious victim to drink. Do not induce vomiting. In case of excessive inhalation, move the victim to fresh air. If the victim has problem in breathing, give artificial respiration, give oxygen, and obtain medical assistance. Examine potential hazards. However, It should be noted that the products do not contain any hazardous ingredient at or above regulated thresholds. FO operations are inherently risky with the potential for loss of control leading to emergency situations. In an emergency, the following steps are taken. On hearing the emergency alarm, proceed quickly and orderly through the closest emergency exit and assemble at the muster point. Walk smartly and do not attempt to hurry or overtake the person ahead of you. Do not run. You should not crowd the emergency exit. Do not use the elevators. You should remain at the muster point until the roll call is taken. Safety signage at FO is very significant as it is used to convey safety messages at a glance, bearing in mind the operations within the facility. Common signs present include prohibition or danger. This depicts information and instruction regarding dangerous behavior. It is usually represented in red color. For example, stop, shut down, emergency cutout devices, evacuate. Warning sign. This depicts information and instruction that notifies you to be careful, take precautions, examine potential hazards. It is usually represented in red or amber color. Mandatory. This depicts information and instruction that speaks to specific behavior or action. For example, wear personal protective equipment. It is usually represented in blue. Emergency escape or first aid. This depicts information and instruction that notifies you of doors, exits, escape routes, equipment, and facilities return to normal. It is usually represented in green. Remember, your safety is important to us. Kindly follow safety instructions at all time. Follow safety signs at all time. Just as the name implies, life-saving rules. It is important you observe them for you to stay safe. 1. Obtain a valid work permit when required. 2. Obtain authorization before entering a confined space. 3. Protect yourself against a fall when working at height. 4. Follow safe lifting operations and do not walk under a suspended load. 5. Verify energy isolation before work begins and use the specified life-protecting equipment. 6. Conduct risk assessment and obtain authorization before starting ground disturbance excavation. 7. Do not bypass safety devices and equipment without due authorization. 8. While driving, wear your seatbelt, do not use your mobile phone, and do not exceed speed limits. 9. Do not make technical or organizational changes without due authorization. 10. Do not perform simultaneous works without proper risk assessment and mitigation. Remember, your safety is important to us. Kindly follow safety instructions at all time. Welcome to Forte Oil PLC.